Okay, hi guys. Long time. Yes. Did you all like the trailer? Okay, that's quite a nice and unanimous yes. That makes me happy. So, is somebody taking care of this, or should I just start by myself? Is there a mic with you guys? Mic nahi hai aapke paas? How do you address me? You've been calling me Rani for so long. I think my name hasn't changed. So you can... Hi Bhavna auntie, how are you? You also here? How nice. Hi.
Rani,
so sweet. Yeah, so you can call me Rani please, the way you've been calling me since a long time, since you know me. So I'd like to have you address me as Rani only. This film is extremely close to us. ये film बहुत ही अहम है हमारे लिए और it's a way of speaking about all the women, all the girls जिनके जो मर्दानी का जो स्पिरिट है उसको जगाने के लिए हर औरत, हर लड़की के मन में ये जो स्पिरिट है मर्दानी का, ये जगाने के लिए हमने ये फिल्म बनाई है. तो ये अगर आप मैसेज के तौर में अगर आप पूछेंगे तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि बचपन से मेरे डैड मुझे हमेशा ये सुनाते थे, खूब लड़ी मर्दानी वो तो झांसी वाली रानी थी. मेरे डैड खुद झांसी के हैं और मेरा नाम रानी है, तो मुझे हमेशा बचपन से बहुत प्यार से ये कहते थे. और मुझे याद है कि मैं झांसी के फोर्ट में बहुत बार जा चुकी हूँ डैडी के साथ अर्ली मॉर्निंग वॉक के तौर पे, और उस समय बहुत सारी स्टोरीज रानी और झांसी के मैं सुनती थी और बहुत अच्छा लगता था. एट अ वेरी यंग एज आई थिंक आई गॉट टू नो द लेजेंड ऑफ रानी ऑफ झांसी एंड हाउ स्ट्रॉन्ग शी वॉज. एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग डजंट मीन इन टर्म्स ऑफ फिजिकलिटी. Strong means how you are strong in spirit, and I guess that is what we all women are. We are all descendants of Shakti. So हमारे अंदर एक शक्ति ऑलरेडी है और वही शक्ति का एक तरीके से प्रदर्शन है इस फिल्म में कि अपने अंदर की मर्दानी जगाओ ताकि कोई इसका अनड्यू एडवांटेज नहीं ले. तो दैट्स अ काइंड ऑफ अ मैसेज. फीलिंग, अरे फीलिंग के बारे में पहले मैं शिल्पा जी से और प्रियंका जी से रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूँगी कि जो फीलिंग है वो आपको मैं 1 सेकंड में बता रही हूँ. प्रियंका, रुनाली, रश्मि, थैंक यू. एंड कम प्लीज. ये जो खुशी है मेरी आपके साथ मैं जरा बांट लूं. थैंक यू. आप प्लीज मिठाई खाइए ना, फिर अच्छी अच्छी प्यार भरी क्वेश्चन आप पूछ रहे तो स्टार्ट करेंगे. थोड़ा मुंह मीठा कर लीजिए. चलिए जरा जल्दी लड्डू खिलाइए सबको. हाँ, सो कमिंग बैक टू योर क्वेश्चन. So this is a feeling that I feel like feeding laddus to everybody every day. क्या है, मैं आपके क्वेश्चन से सहमत हूँ लेकिन इसमें मेरा कोई हाथ नहीं था. मेरे जो हस्बैंड है वो मुझे लेके चले गए. अब मैं कुछ बोल नहीं पाई उनको. जैसे कि यू नो थिंग इज दैट भी शादी तो मतलब बचानी भी है ना. नई शादी हुई है और तभी तो शादी हुई भी नहीं थी. तो जैसे उन्होंने बोला कि चलो इटली, मैंने बोला चलो. मुझे मेरे प्यार से बहुत प्यार है, मेरे नाम से बहुत प्यार है. तो आई थिंक आई कीप टू दैट बिकॉज आई थिंक इट्स फॉर माई फिल्म्स. आई थिंक पीपल नो मी एज रानी मुखर्जी एंड दे ऑलवेज नो मी एज रानी मुखर्जी. पर्सनल लाइफ में ऑब्वियसली व्हेन आई डू admit my children in the school, I guess that will be a change in my surname. But for my fans, it will always remain Rani Mukerji. जैसे मैं पैदा हुई ना, तब से जब से पैदा हुई थी ना, तभी माँ शक्ति के कोख से पैदा हुई शक्ति बन के निकली. देर नहीं लगी. इस अभी मर्दानी नाम अभी आया है फिल्म में, लेकिन अगर आप देखेंगे मेरी पहली फिल्म से राजे क्या की बारात, तब से ही मैं काफ़ी मतलब मर्दानी का ही रोल कर रही हूँ, प्ले कर रही हूँ. तो वैसे कुछ नई बात नहीं है. मेरे हर किरदार में मैंने जो भी फिल्म्स की है, हर फिल्म में एक बहुत ही स्ट्रॉन्ग मैसेज है लड़कियों के लिए, औरतों के लिए. और मैं हमेशा से यही ऐसे ही रोल्स की तरफ ज़्यादा आकर्षित हुई हूँ. और ये जो रोल है, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी दैट ये रोल ऐसा मेरे जैसे बोलते ना गोद में आके मतलब गिरा. इट वॉज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग टू प्ले शिवाजी रॉय बिकॉज शी इज़ इंस्पेक्टर इन क्राइम ब्रांच. और बहुत मज़ा आया इन लोगों से मिलकर जब मैंने रिसर्च की इस फिल्म के ऊपर, और बहुत सारे इंस्पेक्टर से मिली जो कि सब लेडी इंस्पेक्टर्स हैं. उनसे बहुत इंस्पिरेशन भी ली. एंड ये फिल्म एक तरीका है कि हम पूरे देश को बताएं कि जो हमारे कंट्री में जो फीमेल ऑफिसर्स है, जो लेडी ऑफिसर्स है, उनका कितना योगदान है हमारे लाइफ में, जो हम ज़्यादातर समझ नहीं पाते, क्योंकि एक जो कैवलियर वे ऑफ लुकिंग एट विमेन जो हमारे दिमाग में बैठ चुका है, जो हर मर्द मतलब विमेन एंड men look upon as female officers कि शायद ये इतने strong नहीं होंगे, शायद ये इतने मतलब male officers की तरह नहीं होंगे. But to tell you the truth, there are female officers who are, I would say, not only as good as the male officers, but sometimes even better. And this has been something that Himanshu Roy himself has once told me about one of his lady officers, that they are so good. So I think it's just the way we have to change the perspective of how people look at lady cops and lady police officers, and this film is probably one step. I think in a year there are a lot of films that release, and I think every film is compared to the other film in terms of the box office returns, in terms of the critical acclaim. So obviously if there's a film that's coming 1 week before us, there will be comparisons, but the most and foremost important comparison would be that Ajay Devgan plays a male cop and I play a female cop, so that's the most important and the only difference there. And also I'm playing an officer from the crime branch, so you won't see me in the uniform as such the way you see Ajay Devgan, because I think he plays a police officer in his film. So yes, there is a difference in that, but obviously as I told you that our film will obviously deal with a different storylines, so hopefully there won't be comparisons, because I don't think every film that is made is not for not for comparing with one another. I think it's for just entertaining the audience with a different story, and hopefully with Mardaani we'll be able to entertain you all with a different storyline. I hope so. This is the second coming for me, and I hope to work till I literally take my boots off. So you can't take an artist out of me ever. Even though I'll have to play different roles now, that of a wife, in the future of a mother, but my most and foremost significant role as an actor that I am known for, I think that role of mine I'll continue playing till ever. So that's never going to change. No, we do go out together, but I think as a person, I think he's made a very conscious decision to be concentrating more on his work rather than being seen a lot, and I think that's a decision that he's taken on a personal level, and I don't think after marriage that would change, because I don't think marriage makes you a different person. It's just another extension of oneself. Sure. And though he's married to an actor, I don't think he's entitled to become a media savvy person or a celebrity who's been looked at as anyone different, because he's his own individual, and I'm sure he'll like to maintain his privacy the way he always has maintained. As long as he's visible to me, I'm very happy. I'm sure. See, the only thing I would like to say is that obviously right now her case is under investigation, so I don't think this is the right platform for us to talk about Preeti's case, because I think it's a very personal thing that she's taken up with a person who she has been knowing for a long time. So on Mardaani platform, I don't think it's the right time to speak about it. I think when I do get a chance outside this place that I am today sitting here for Mardaani, I think I'll be able to talk further on that. And normally I never like to comment on somebody else's life, nor do I like to comment on some other cases, because I don't think that is right. Because as soon as anything comes under the law and order situation or under the judiciary, I don't think any person has a right to probably speak up or give an opinion on it. She's a great person, and she's been a colleague of mine for many years, and we've both been fortunate to have worked together in 4 films together. We also danced to Pia Pia. Like in fact, Preeti used to always tell me that she and me would get married on this same mandap, so our weddings would be super successful, like our films. But I beat her to that, so I'm now waiting for Preeti to get married. So that will be a wonderful news to hear from her and from her end. I've been really inspired, firstly from my mother. She's quite a tigress, and from her I've learned how to be completely in hold of my actions because she's a very very strong personality in my house, and so are my Masis and everybody. Since we are from Calcutta, we women are known for being very very strong. So yes, also I have earned the reputation of being a Mardaani off screen as well. In company of my friends and my close friends, they do get scared to come near me and say anything which is not really rightfully so, because I think I'll show my Mardaani side at that point. But having said so, I think my inspiration has been all the strong ladies in my family, including my Nani. And of course, for this film, it's been the numerous lady police officers who have shown a lot of grit in their career. And a lot of them actually, to take a few names, Miran Borvankar and all of these people, who have worked so hard and have been in the police line, and they have slogged in spite of having families, in spite of having children, and giving their first priority to the work of policing. So I think all of them have been great inspirations for me to do this role and to take this role up. And hopefully, if this film works and if people get inspired, obviously with the film, then I think it's going to give an opportunity for a lot of girls to have Shivani Roy as a role model, and to of course bring out the Mardaani in her. So that's very very important. That's a good question actually. लेकिन जैसे मैंने हमेशा बोला है कि we actors are like beggars. We never choose. We always chosen by the director and the producer and the creative people. So hopefully that if there's a script which is like a powerful script that comes my way, which is again very women centric, I will definitely take it up. But as I said, that we don't choose, we just sit there and we wait to be chosen for a particular role. Like how I was chosen for this film, hopefully there'll be better roles, there'll be better characters again which will be written, and I would love to portray another strong female character. कोई बीवी बनती है ना, तो I think all the women will agree with me. There's a lot of power in the household. That I must tell you. The house में बहुत power आ गया, बाकी मैं कुछ नहीं बोल सकती. हाउस में अगर आप बोले कि यस देयर इज द किचन में जो पावर है वो है मेरे पास,
तो प्रोडक्शन हाउस में कम आएगा?
नहीं, प्रोडक्शन हाउस में आई थिंक देयर आर वेरी वेरी capable and able people in the production house to take care of everything, and most importantly Adi being at the top, at the helm of everything, I don't think he requires anybody else. I'd like to rather take over the house and not the office. Every war is personal. आप अभी आके मुझे छेड़ने लेंगे, मैं आपको एक दूंगी ना पर्सनल. एवरी वॉर इज पर्सनल. जो भी वॉर होती है सब पर्सनली होती है, एंड इट्स बेसिकली एंड इट्स अ लाइन विच इज इंस्पायर्ड ऑब्वियसली फ्रॉम द स्टोरी लाइन ऑफ द फिल्म. जो हमारे जो फिल्म की जो कहानी है उससे ही इंस्पायर होकर ये टैग लाइन निकाला गया है. तो जब आप फिल्म देखेंगे या आप ज़्यादा प्रोमोज देखेंगे जो भी जो आना शुरू होंगे, तो आपको समझ में आएगा कि ये टैगलाइन क्यों है. जिसके अंदर मर्दानी स्पिरिट हो उसको मर्दानी कहा जाएगा. पहले ही आपको पूरा एक सुना दिया था किस्सा चिट्ठा. आप शायद तभी लड्डू खाने में बिजी हो गए.
मैंने
देखा, पकड़े गए आप. रियल लाइफ में मैं बचपन से देते आई लोगों को. फैक्ट है. इन स्कूल ऑल्सो मैंने अपने बहुत सारे दोस्तों को टिकाए थे, तो अब तक जब वो रीयूनियन होती है वो मेरे से एक हाथ डिस्टेंस में मिलते हैं, क्योंकि दे आर रियली स्कैर्ड. एक वन फट खास इंसिडेंट अभी क्या बताया, अभी वो बहुत लंबी स्टोरी हो जाएगी. ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस के बाद आपको बैठ के सुनाती हूँ मैं कहानियां. और मैं आपको भी बोलती हूँ कि कोई ऐसे आपके साथ छेड़खानी करे तो आप भी लगा देना दो. लड़ाई उनके बीच होती थी या उनके परिवारों के बीच होती थी? किसके बीच में?
हीरोइन के लिए लड़ाई होती थी.
अच्छा, हीरोइन के लिए.
हाँ, लेकिन अब वो दौर कुछ बदलता हुआ नजर आ रहा है. विद्या बालन और आप सब लोग एक डगर पे निकल रहे हैं, फीमेल ओरिएंटेड फिल्मों की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं, ऐसा है?
देखिए, एक्चुअली पब्लिक सब डिसाइड करती है, एंड इट ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन जिस तरह की फिल्में बॉक्स ऑफिस पे चलती है. दैट इंस्पायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ प्रोड्यूसर्स टू मेक फिल्म्स लाइक दैट. और मैं तो चाहती हूँ कि और ऐसी फिल्में आए जो बॉक्स ऑफिस में चले, ताकि और फीमेल ओरिएंटेड फिल्म्स बने, एंड मोर प्रोड्यूसर्स आर इंस्पायर्ड टू मेक मोर फिल्म्स लाइक दैट. जी, मैं तो सब खानों से बहुत प्यार करती हूँ. मेरा बहुत पर्सनल एक प्यार है उनके साथ. और जब से मैंने अपनी पहली फिल्म की है गुलाम कुछ कुछ होता है, उनके साथ मेरा एक खास एक रिश्ता है. और लकीली जब भी मैंने खानों के साथ काम किया है मेरा रोल बहुत अच्छा रहा है, तो आई शुड नॉट बी कंप्लेनिंग. एंड दे आर द लव्स ऑफ माई लाइफ. आई जस्ट लव देम ऑल एंड दे आर अमेजिंग एंड आई एब्सोल्युटली लव देम. दे आर गॉर्जियस. यही रहेगा कि वी आर फ्रॉम द लैंड ऑफ गौ माता. दूध पियो, घी खाओ, बटर खाओ, फ्रेश चीजें खाओ, लड्डू खाओ और खुश रहो. पूरी जिंदगी आप हेल्दी रहेंगे. प्योर घी, प्योर देसी घी. Just wish I knew, otherwise I would have been an astrologer and I would be sitting and giving advices to a lot of people what should they do in films and what they shouldn't do in films. But to take it on a positive note, I think I'm really, really happy and very, very excited to have collaborated with Dada again on the film. I feel he's an extremely talented director and I love his work and I love working with him. We have a great working relationship and hopefully with this film both Pradeep Da and me can wash off the dark that we earlier created with Laga Chugli. Yeah?
Hello.
You're happy with the answer? I think as a creative person, as a person who's attached with the industry, not only Yashraj, I think there are a lot of my friends who are not working for Yashraj at present. But as a creative person, if there's anybody who ever makes me hear a script and would like an opinion, I'm always there to give. So I don't think there's a particular role that I would be playing or anything of that sort, but I'm always there to listen to scripts. And I think that's a normal thing that friends in the industry keep doing. Like there are many scripts that I send to some of my friends to have a read and give an opinion. The same way I've also read many scripts like that, but nothing really concrete. I would just say it in a very informal way. आपको नहीं लगता है?
नहीं लगता है, लेकिन
तो फिर
मैं आपको ये पूछना चाहती हूँ
आप देते नहीं हो? हाँ?
नहीं, आप पुलिस
रफीक होल्ड लेट गिव यू वन.
मेरा सवाल ये है कि पुलिस इंस्पेक्टर 2 जमाट लगा सकते हैं.
क्यों?
नॉर्मल लड़की के लिए कितना पॉसिबल है?
क्यों नॉर्मल लड़की के लिए पॉसिबल नहीं है? यही तो मतलब जरूरी है दैट इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर विमेन टू प्रोटेक्ट देमसेल्व्स. एंड नहीं प्रोटेक्शन जो है, जैसे कि आजकल सब लोग ऐसा कहते हैं कि देर आर स्कूल्स ऑफ सेल्फ डिफेंस. देर आर सो मेनी स्कूल्स दैट आर कमिंग अप ऑफ मार्शल आर्ट्स, जो कि मैं हमेशा जैसे आई हैड गॉन टू अ प्लेस वेयर दे हैड. दादा आपकी बातचीत हो गई तो मैं उसके साथ बात कर लूँ प्लीज. there is this place I'd gone to speak to all the women. They had called me from the police to have a word with all of the young girls and everything who had come for the forum. तो मुझे वहाँ पर भी पूछा गया था और मैंने तभी भी कहा था कि हमारे स्कूल्स में एक कंपलसरी करिकुलम निकलना चाहिए गर्ल्स एंड बॉयज़ के लिए, दोनों के लिए स्कूल में. क्योंकि जैसे कि आजकल इतने स्कूल में हम देखते हैं कि पीपल आर द चिल्ड्रन आर प्लेइंग स्पोर्ट्स, पेंटिंग क्लासेस लेते हैं, स्केटिंग क्लासेस लेते हैं. वैसे ही आई थिंक मार्शल आर्ट्स की ट्रेनिंग होनी चाहिए कंपलसरी, सेल्फ डिफेंस की क्लासेस होनी चाहिए कंपलसरी थ्रू आउट. मतलब जितने भी एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस है, वेदर इट्स गवर्नमेंट रन और प्राइवेट रन, आई थिंक इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू कम आउट विथ क्लासेस लाइक दिस विच आर मेड कंपलसरी. एंड आज के हालात देख के मतलब मद्देनजर रख के दे शुड बी दीज क्लासेस दैट शुड बी फॉर्म्ड जहाँ पे लड़कियों को सिखाया जाना चाहिए हाउ टू सेल्फ डिफेंड. एंड आई थिंक सेल्फ डिफेंस इज द नीड ऑफ द आवर, आई थिंक. एंड आई थिंक एवरी वन ऑफ अस शुड नो सम फॉर्म ऑफ द अदर. अभी वो दिन चले गए जब हम कहते थे कि अभी वी हैव समबडी टू प्रोटेक्ट अस, कि किसी का हाथ पकड़ के चलो, भैया का हाथ पकड़ के चलो, या हस्बैंड का हाथ पकड़ के चलो, या डैडी का हाथ पकड़ के चलो. आई थिंक नाउ इट्स द टाइम इज दैट वी शुड टेक इट अप, वी विमेन शुड टेक इट अप एंड ट्राई एंड डू समथिंग अबाउट प्रोटेक्टिंग आवरसेल्व्स फर्स्ट. जी एकदम कि सब सेल्फ डिफेंस में लग जाए और सब इतना तो कर ही ले कि एक सिचुएशन अगर आए तो वो अपने आप को मतलब बचा सके. माई एक्सपीरियंस वॉज ग्रेट बिकॉज आई डिड लर्न क्राव मागा विच इज एन इजरायली मार्शल आर्ट्स सेल्फ डिफेंस फॉर्म. Which I had to go extensive training with for my sequence, and through the process of learning Krav Maga, the instructors who are from Delhi, they in fact took me through an entire series of teaching me what are the different self-defense techniques that women can do in terms of the danger that they face on a day-to-day level. And Krav Maga emphasis on the fact that you don't have to be physically strong to protect yourself. लाइक लोग बोलते हैं ना कि आप जिम करो या बिकम स्ट्रॉन्ग और लिफ्ट अप वेट्स एंड बिकम स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड देन फाइट. But Krav Maga actually believes that however strong you are, whether your power is 10 or 100 or 50, as long as you know the technique correctly, you can actually come out of any difficult situation. And I thought that was really interesting in Krav Maga because that's the only form of martial arts that does not emphasize on your physical power. So I think for females or women, I think the form of Krav Maga would be actually very, very good for them because you don't have to really use your power to get your target down, because the question always arises that when a man is much stronger and he comes in front of you, how do you defend yourself from a person who's probably 6 foot height or he's probably stronger than you physically? How do you defend yourself? And Krav Maga has the answers, and they teach you different techniques. And I was really, really actually intrigued with those things, and I actually learned some of the forms of self-defense, and hopefully I'll use them if I ever need to. So I think it's a great opportunity through this film that I learned another thing, because normally in every film I do go through extensive training of some other thing that I learn, and through Mardaani I've learned this. So I really in fact enjoyed my action scenes. Not at all. मैं बहुत खुश हूँ acting करते हुए. मुझे कैमरा के सामने रहना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, and I think I'll rather do what I'm doing in front of the camera, and for behind the camera there are a lot of capable people doing that already.
Alright.
So I really like me being in front of the camera, like the way I'm right. The supporting cast actually is very, very interesting. They are mostly all making their debuts, and they're very, very interesting actors. In fact, when you see the film, I think the supporting cast will come out very, very strongly. And personally speaking, I really had a wonderful time working with them because they are very new and they are very fresh. And they actually come with a very different perspective in terms of performance. So I in fact really enjoyed performing with them. During the research work of the film, when these stories that we came up with, which were true facts and true stories about a lot of these trafficking things and about the policing, in fact, because we had to delve into the trafficking, we also had to delve into the life of the police, and we actually got to know so many facts which were very, very disturbing. And through this film, I think we've taken a step to basically try and speak those things out, and tell people about what things are happening, caution the parents to, in fact, the parents who have daughters, and the girls, to basically tell them that the way trafficking happens today in cities in broad daylight is very scary, and it's just a way from our side to basically tell the society that obviously as entertainers we can only do it through the medium of films because we don't really have any other power otherwise. So I think through the entertainment medium, through a film, we've tried to speak these points out. Also, you'll be shocked to know that a lot of police stations actually don't even have women loose. And I think that's a really, really sorry state to have so many female police officers in the country and not have female toilets, and it begins there. And it's just the fact, the way we look at female officers, that, oh, she's a female officer, so what could she do? She can't be as strong as a man. And I think that's the kind of perspective that we are hoping to change with this film. We are trying to portray a very strong female cop. And the strong female cop has nothing to do with anything fictional. It's very, very real. There are cops like Shivani Shivaji Rao. There are cops who are absolutely strong, that if they slap you, you can actually go into a tizzy. And I actually, during my research work, I had an officer slap one of the boys just for a kind of a training session that I was going through. And it was quite a resounding slap. Just to actually show the strength that these female officers have. And it's brilliant. It's very, very inspiring. I was very inspired. But yes, through Shivani Roy, we are showing one aspect of how strong they are and what they can do and what lengths they can go. Because I've actually had talks with so many of the senior cops, where they have told me that, Rani, you will be surprised that there are so many female cops who I want to tell you are not only as good as the men, but sometimes they're even better. And that gives us great encouragement to actually come out with a film of female cop. And I hope that through the film we have I hope we are successful in successfully portraying a female cop in the right spirit. And I think not yet. It's obviously going to go soon. But I think the title Mardaani is very apt for a film like this. And through the film, we're also trying to inspire girls to actually bring out the spirit of Mardaani from inside them. And I think when every girl turns out to be a Mardaani, I think मर्दों का ज़्यादा जोर नहीं चलने वाला है. I think it's on every girl to basically take up her case personally. If she is violated, I think she is the first one to stand up and speak for herself rather than wait for somebody else to speak up for her. So I think that's the basic message to the film. Hope you enjoyed the film, Bhavna aunty, and love you. Okay, thank you very much.